game about?
So, Curious Pastimes is a game of high fantasy magic where players are the heroes. They are the sort of centre of the story and they are shaping the world around them and adapting the world. And we deliver, hopefully, live dynamic plot to them that they can interact with a complex cosmology.
Right, well, I mean, our game is about a lot, but what it's mostly about is creating heroes and heroic moments for our players to move into. So you can start off as, you know, the peasant who comes along, they've got their father's sword or something like that, and then they are able to become the hero that they wanted to be. Or if not, they can be literally anybody. That's what our game is about.
What's your favourite moment that's happened in your game so far?
Great question. Well, if anyone knows me, they know I love battles. That's my tagline, my ref name at Live Roleplay. And some of my favourite moments are battle related. One of my all-time favourites is where there was an enemy siege engine way behind the lines and a small group of players snuck round and there was about 3 or 4 of them and they attacked a group of maybe 15 monsters to try and stop this, and they were like proper heroes, everything on the line, just out of sight of everyone else. It was fabulous.
Oh, brilliant, that sounds amazing. Were they successful?
They were pushed off in the end, but they managed to delay it for a period of time, and this thing was launching projectiles at the main battle, which was taking place on the other side of the hill.
That sounds fine, they sound absolutely like heroes.
Yeah,
so
they were total
point,
heroes, absolute heroes, full courage.
That's really tough. So I've been thinking about this because I've been at Curious Pastimes for a really long time.
How long?
More than a decade. I've been going to about 15 years now.
Fair.
So it's a long time. There's a lot of stuff for me to cover in that time. I'm really lucky, so I am one of the people who are in charge of the factions. So I think my favourite bits are always when I see the players who are in my faction really getting stuck into the game, learning new things and realising that they're part of a world, that whatever they do influences the outcome. And I know that's a bit vague and it's not a specific time, but it's so lovely just to see one person, again, somebody who is new, has never been to the game before, suddenly having that realisation that what they do here changes the whole game for everybody. I love that so much.
Brilliant. What do you think is the best thing about your players?
Well, part of it is that the best thing that's about the players is the way they throw themselves into the game. The way that once they realise that they can influence the game, they just go, right, somebody hold my sword. I'm going to get right in there. I'm going to cause problems. I'm going to start fights. I'm going to resolve fights, and really see the way that they become themselves.
I really think, and this is hopefully true of all live role-playing community, is that everyone is willing to help everyone else out. So there's a real sort of sense of community, and it's not, you know, people talk about industry or those kind of things, but it's a real kind of community spirit. Everyone's a new player at a game at some point, even if you turn up for the first time, something different. And I think it's the ability of people to kind of welcome other people into that community. That's what I think is the nicest thing.
What can your players look forward to in 2023?
Well, hopefully more of the same. I don't want to give too much away in terms of the plot because there's some interesting, exciting stuff for them. They can look forward to greater player agency. That's something that we've really been focusing on, and letting their players interact with the world and, again, change it, form the game into what they want it to be.
I hope a continuation of our ongoing plots. We've got some really interesting things going on in the world, some quite major changes, so I hope players look forward to that. Hopefully we're doing some new things with our website as well, so we've updated our ability to book online now. We'll be launching character creation in the next few days, so we should be just kind of making it easier for people to come to our events, hopefully.
And if you could summarise your game in 3 words, what words would you use?
But I reckon heroic is probably the first one, immersive, player-led. Let's go with that.
Ooh, I mean, I'm going to say battles. That's the first one. Fantastical magic would be the other 2. You know, I think I'm going to combine those 2 into one and not have 3 separate streams.